Hi, I'm here to talk about the financial implications of the Houghton Village purchase and the impact it's going to have on the taxpayers of Kirkland.
Excuse me, Ms. Malik, the topic is the development plan, and staff specifically said the decision on purchasing it is not part of the development plan.
But I do believe part of the development plan is whether or not to sell it.
That's a separate decision that's not part of this public hearing.
That's not what I was told. And
City Attorney?
Allison Zeich had mentioned that earlier, that part of this.
That is not the topic about the sale wouldn't be part of the development plan, but I am unsure about what the statements were about public comment. Do you want to check the
Okay,
city clerk?
so given the confusion, I will allow it, but I would note for the audience, our decision tonight is on adopting a development plan, not on a decision on sale. Two entirely independent. Please go ahead.
Okay. I am here to propose that we do sell the Houghton Village. We have owned that property for 3 to 4 years now. Kirkland taxpayers are currently paying the debt load on it. I know that there's been a lot said tonight about creating affordable housing, but what it's not going to come to fruition. There's not going to be affordable housing. Those will end up being expensive condos. And, you know, furthermore, I question how the purchase of the property came about. There's issues with the soil. You've had 3 RFPs from developers. The first one for senior housing pulled out because they said it was not going to be feasible. The other 2 have asked for at least $7 million for soil mitigation of the pollution there. And I also don't believe that the city should be in the business of property development either. And in addition to that, during the last council meeting, unfortunately, a couple of times when when you guys were discussing the budget, the feed went out when you were talking about the upcoming budget deficits. So I really think the city needs to think hard about whether or not we should be developing a property when we're looking at budget deficits, and I propose that we sell the property.
Thank you for your comments. Next, we have Nicole McKenzie.
Good evening, Council. It is not at all true that they're completely separate decisions as to whether or not to sell the property and whether or not to implement a development plan. These are 2 very intertwined decisions. The majority of council has indicated an interest in selling the property, which I believe is the right thing to do. If you're going to sell the property, then implementing a development plan that is based off of the development framework that you all adopted when you sought to request for proposals from developers to actually build what City Council decided should be put there, you are very much prescribing. Despite what has been said this evening, you're very much prescribing what a future purchaser and developer of the property can do with that property. So it's very much intertwined.